Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Gene Segura heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Grounded to third. Gallo comes up with it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Second spot tonight.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, A.J. Pollock. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ethier's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Paul Goldschmidt gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Goldschmidt.
Fly ball out to right field. Ethier moves over, and that ends the inning. Jonathan Villar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Coming to the plate now, Andre Ethier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Peralta is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Josh Hamilton digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Chris Carter takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Joey Gallo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, number 6, David.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Striding into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
One there. Digging in, Yasmani Tomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Carter is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Phil Gosselin set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Ethier. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Scooter Gennett strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pollock. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Lucroy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there, strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Now in the box, Eric Young Jr. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Jimmy Nelson will get his first cuts here. Greinke comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Jonathan Villar gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. Hit to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Jake Lamb is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. pulled toward right center field. Young giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Zach Greinke steps in now.
Pitcher number 21, Zach Greinke.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Ball inside.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second
Now
out.
batting, second base.
Gene Segura will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Andre Ethier digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Andre Ethier.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Josh Hamilton is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
33, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So stepping in, David Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hamilton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. On Hamilton's throw is on target. He's out at home plate. Wellington Castillo steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Joey Gallo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Greinke gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a single in his first try.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
High in the air into shallow left center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yasmani Tomas heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tomas is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Phil Gosselin is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jake Lamb stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Eric Young Jr. comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Eric.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third. Lamb is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Jimmy Nelson will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Jonathan Villar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Zach Greinke will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Young sprinting after it, makes the play, 1 away. Gene Segura will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. A.J. Pollock will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Paul Goldschmidt will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's popped up out towards short right field. Jeanette onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Andre Ethier will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Josh Hamilton will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Peralta. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
First baseman number 33.
Chris Carter ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He was aggressive going after the first 2 guys in this inning, but he's taking a completely different approach to this 3rd guy.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance. David Peralta will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Up next for the
Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yasmani Tomas. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, shortstop.
Phil Gosselin stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditionals.
Joey Gallo will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The second
Scooter Gennett will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a rather easy first out. Eric Young Jr. steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Jimmy Nelson comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away. Ryan Hansen will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Taken high and deep to right. Peralta going back, still ranging back. Gone!
The batter number 5, shortstop.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Hit hard to short. Gosselin takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Andre Ethier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Turning for second is Ethier. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Ready now, Josh Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Chris Carter. He's set. Here it comes.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Sam Freeman will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, and they'll need him to get something going here. Blake Diaz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Zach Greinke will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance. Daniel Arroyo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Daniel Arroyo.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down. Gene Segura will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Corey Knebel will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Matt Reynolds will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Joey Gallo tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here. Aaron Hill is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. And taken in out there for the first out. Settling in now, Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Grounded to short. Gosselin scoops it up onto first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Eric Young Jr. gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Corey Knebel will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.